Yeah, guys and gals, welcome back to another video of mine on my YouTube channel, the Anthony Kenneth Bishop channel. This is my Slimfast dieting day 570 days, so it's 570, and it's 1156 episodes. This is my breakfast episode, but doing my dinner at the same time at the moment, so yeah, pretty good. So what we're going to do now, I'm going to put that in for. So I had my breakfast earlier, and also went out to Tesco's today, and I picked this up for 25 quid. I'm going to watch it later. I haven't seen it yet. This is in 4K. And finally, Tesco's are actually getting 4K movies. I've been looking everywhere around town. Looking in CX store. I've been looking in Game. I don't think Game sells them. But got this from Tesco's in town. Not bad though. A little bit overpriced though. 25 quid. I would have guessed probably 20 quid. And it should have come with a 3D version as well, so I can play the 3D version on it. Because it comes with the 4K Ultra HD, plus the Blu-ray disc, plus a digital download copy of it. But I don't know with this digital download copy, I don't know if my friend would be able to say watch it if I give him the code for it. Because then he can check it out. I don't know if the code actually matters. If you give it to someone, the actual code to watch a film or something, and if or if they can reuse the code when they like. I'll have a look, because I've got quite a few films with the flipping codes, and where it says digital download, I'm wondering if there's a digital version of the 4K Ultra as well, like a sort of like a streaming. If it is actually a streaming digital download, or if it's an actual full download which would take up a lot of gigabytes. Alright. So we're going to put that in there. 3 minutes, and I've got to put my bloody vegetables in now. I'll put that, it says here 4 minutes, I'll put 5 minutes in there, because I have to try and put a little bit extra in there, time and all that. Oh, I feel like shit. Do you know what the best thing I do, guys and girls, right? This is yeah, 1156 episodes, by the way. I think I've just already said it anyway. So what I find, which kind of make me more positive, is to actually give positive thoughts to everybody else and be nice to everybody else. But the thing is, if people being negative to you and they're being bad and shit and all that, you kind of actually, I think in a way, you kind of actually accept the good positive stuff to it. So they're giving you all this negative shit, or their negative opinions and all of that, but then you suck it all in and you turn it into a positive, and that's what I'm going to start doing. So if someone starts writing a shitty comment or something like that, I'm going to turn it in, just turn it into like a little ball of shittiness, and then just use that and put that into a positive thinking thoughts. And just like go up to people and say, hello, how are you doing today, and all that. Just positive things, like just tell everybody how they are and how they're feeling and all that. And that kind of makes me happy, and it kind of makes the other person happy, because they know that person wants to know if they're doing alright. So next time you see someone, even if it's a stranger, just say, hello, how are you? Even if they don't know you. Because that way kind of then thinks, this person's acknowledged me. He don't know me, but he's come up to me and he said, hello, how am I? So then they kind of think to themselves then, oh, maybe people are good and happy and all that. So always good to try and sweep all the negative under the carpet, unless you've got a really big carpet and you can just overload the lot, and then suddenly take all that negativity off your shoulders and just put it into a positive thinking. Don't rush into things, just kind of like put it into a full throttle positivity. Positivity always overminds the negativity in life. You get a couple idiots out there who wants to put negative shit on that, but then you use their negativity against them and put it into a positive. So they trying to be rude to you, or they end up putting messages to you or anything like that, just say how they are, because fortunately they could be doing that, right, because they feel really shit and they want other people to feel shit. So what you do, you go to the person who puts that shit and you say, hello, how are you doing today? If it doesn't have a response, then you've got your response, but that's how I think of it. Right, too much negativity in this world and all that needs to be put into a thought of solitude and confined all the negativity till it's all disappeared. So when you feel down, think of something positivity just to put yourself back up again. Alright. Actually, I'll put that in, as she said, 5 minutes, well 4 minutes it said actually. So if I put 5 minutes, there we go, potatoes, nice and soft. Nice and soft, just break up the potatoes like the mashed potato. They're quite soft now, so I can just mash them up. Lovely and easy. 7 minutes from these potatoes to get them absolutely soft. It's like a hot knife through butter. That is how soft it is. Ah, look at that, guys and girls. New potatoes. Delicious. And then I go upstairs for a bit, put my Xbox One S on, okay, to watch this in 4K, because I'm a cheap bastard and I won't get a 4K Blu-ray player yet. But the only snag, or the only thing I've got against the Xbox One S is when I'm playing 4K Blu-ray movies, I see a little jiggering. Sometimes it'll do a slight pause for a few minutes per certain scenes. So when it's doing changing over to the next scene, it's great HDR. I love the HDR on it. I just don't like the jiggering in it, the actual pause, the slight pause where it just basically it'll start moving like that and then suddenly it'll stop for a second and then just go next and just swoosh along. But I also been watching Logan, which is actually Wolverine 3, and that had a slight pause in it. and I'll do a review about that at some point. I've got quite a few films to do reviews. I want to review that one first, though, because I like that King Kong films. I hope they actually bring, I think there was a King Kong film before the original one. I hope they do like a 4K remastered version of that. But yeah, I'll have to check to see what the resolution's on this, because it might be a 2K upscaled to 4K. Depends what they put in it. What's that? A 2-part exploration of the rebirth and recreation of an iconic monster. The Demonic Files 2.0 companion archives dive deep into the organization and monsterverse mythology. Tom Hiddleston, the intrepid traveler. So basically, Tom Hiddleston, and then you got Samuel L. Jackson, fantastic actor by the way. John Goodman, loved him actually in, what's that film called? I think it was called, is it Mousetrap or something? No, something called. Actually, I think he played in the Bowlers. Is it Bowlers? That was another good film about these little people who live under the floorboards. Just little like civilization of people under there, but they're a bunch of thieves and all that. And what else? Ah, that's it. Flintstones, the movie. I think he played in the one where he goes to Las Vegas, Viva Las Vegas or something as well. I think there was 2 films he made, and I hope they bring those to 4K. Do you know what? 4K, Ultra HDR, high dynamic range. The colours are just fantastic in it. For the TV screen I've got, the LG, and I've got my 5.1 surround sound LG set up, just a magnificent. And I actually think there's what's it called, a surround sound system software they've put into the Xbox One, or Atmos or some shit, something like weird new system which makes the sound really better and all that, makes it more cinema like. So yeah. So what we doing now? Right, so getting to the end of this video, because that dinner will be almost done now. Got my Slimfast I had this morning. I had that for breakfast. That was delicious, by the way. And had my soya milk. So yeah, not too bad. Had a bit of hot chocolate to go with it. Today is Wednesday, the 26th of July. It's 6:53, and I've been Anthony Kenneth Bishop. Cheers all for watching this video. If you enjoyed the video, do like, favourite, share, subscribe, and cheers all for watching, guys and girls.